Here's a number that should make you angry. A $549 gaming chair. A $300 headset. A $2,500 pre-built PC. You just spent $3,349 on gaming gear, and depending on which brands you bought, 2/3 of that money paid for marketing, RGB lighting, and a logo. So here's what we did. We pulled the SEC filings, the factory disclosures, the warranty data, and the teardown reports for over 40 gaming brands. Only 8 passed. These are the only 8 gaming brands you can still trust, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which ones, why they made the list, and which famous brand we cut at the last second for one specific reason. Before we name names, you need to know the test. A brand only made this list if it passed 3 filters. 1. Documented construction. We need to see the materials. The manufacturing country. The factory name. If the brand hides where it's made, it didn't pass. 2. Stable ownership. The brand cannot have been gutted by a private equity buyout in the last 5 years. Because when a brand changes hands, the QC dies first, and you find out about it last. 3. A warranty that actually costs them money to honor. Not a limited 1 year against manufacturing defects warranty. A warranty so generous it's a financial bet against their own product failing. 8 brands cleared all 3. Let's count them down, number 8 to number 1, and yes, the order matters. Number 8. Keychron. Yeah. The keyboard brand most gamers dismiss as the work-from-home one. That's the point. Keychron uses genuine Cherry and Keychron switches, the same components inside Razer and Corsair keyboards that cost 2 and 3 times more. They run hot-swappable PCBs, which means when a switch dies in 3 years, you don't replace the keyboard. You replace the switch. For $2. Razer doesn't do that. Corsair doesn't do that. Most gaming keyboards are sealed units designed to be thrown away. Keychron earns slot 8 because it sells the same internals at a fraction of the markup, and it lets you fix what breaks. Number 7. Noctua. The fans are brown. The fans are ugly. The fans cost $40 when a Cooler Master fan costs $15. And every single PC builder who's been in the game more than 5 years owns at least one. Here's why. Noctua's warranty is 6 years. 6. The industry average is 2. They publish detailed acoustic data, measured noise output in decibels at every RPM, because they have nothing to hide. Noctua is what happens when an Austrian engineering firm refuses to play the RGB game. They lose the Instagram battle. They win the longevity war. Number 6. Sennheiser HD600 series. This headphone is older than most of you watching this video. The HD600 launched in 1997, and the design has barely changed. That's not a flaw. That's the moat. Every part is user replaceable. The cable. The earpads. The headband. The drivers themselves. While Astro and Razer release a new headset every 9 months and abandon the parts catalog, Sennheiser still ships replacement pads for a 28-year-old headphone. That is what built to last actually means. Number 5. Lian Li. Lian Li builds aluminum cases, not steel painted to look like aluminum. The panels come off without tools. The cable management was designed by someone who has actually built a PC. And the case will outlive 3 generations of components inside it. A Cooler Master case from 2015 is in a landfill. A Lian Li from 2015 is on its second build. Number 4. Herman Miller, specifically the Embody and the Aaron. Here's the math no gaming chair company wants you to do. A Secret Lab Titan costs $549. The warranty is 5 years. A Herman Miller Embody costs $1,700. The warranty is 12 years. Spread across the warranty period, the Herman Miller costs you $32 more per year. For a chair backed by University Ergonomics research, with replaceable parts you can order from the manufacturer 20 years from now. The gaming chair industry sold you a marketing category. Herman Miller sold you a chair. Number 3. Shure, specifically the SM7B and the SM57. The SM57 has been in production since 1965. 61 years. It's recorded every U.S. presidential address since Lyndon Johnson. Every major rock album you can name. Joe Rogan uses an SM7B. So does the BBC. Meanwhile, your gaming microphone was discontinued 9 months after launch and the replacement parts are no longer manufactured. Shure makes a single product, and they make it for a generation. Number 2. Seasonic. Most gamers don't know this. Many of the premium power supplies sold under other brand names are actually Seasonic units with a different sticker. Corsair RM, EVGA Supernova G Series. NZXT C Series. Same OEM. Same internals. Seasonic backs their flagship power supplies with a 12-year warranty. They publish the actual electrical engineering data. And buying direct cuts out the rebadge tax, sometimes $40 on the same unit. When the brand is the factory, the markup disappears. Number 1. Audio-Technica. Specifically the ATH-M50x line. This is the headphone that won across every filter we tested. Documented construction, Audio-Technica publishes the driver specs, the impedance curve, the frequency response. Stable ownership, the company has been Japanese-owned since 1962, 64 years, never sold to private equity. And the warranty isn't the longest on this list, but the failure rate is so low that the warranty almost never gets used. Recording engineers use the M50x, streamers use it. Mixing studios use it. And it costs less than half what Astro charges for a sealed plastic gaming headset that won't last 3 years. This is the brand that proved you don't need to choose between professional quality and a fair price. Now, the brand we cut. Logitech. The MX Master line passed every filter. The build quality is real, the warranty is solid, and the productivity tier mice are genuinely buy it for life. But Logitech as a company failed filter 2, stable ownership of brand identity. They acquired Astro and Blue microphones, both of which used to make this list. Both lines have visibly declined since the acquisition. When a parent company has a track record of buying good brands and degrading them, the parent doesn't pass. That's how strict the test was. 8 brands. 0 excuses. If your gaming setup right now isn't built on at least 3 of these 8 brands, you're paying the marketing tax, and you're going to pay it again in 3 years when your premium gaming gear stops working. Next video, we're doing the opposite list. The 10 gaming brands you should never buy, and the math behind why. Some of them are sponsoring the people who told you to buy them. Subscribe so you see it.